In this video, we want to modify the, the grip that we've made previously, the orange grip, to include these indentations. If you look closely at the pin itself, you can see that right here there are these little elliptical indentations, and if you look at it more closely, you'll see there are a total of 6 of these all the way around. So we want to make these things, and you can see that you can see what they're shaped like. So we want to start and continue to work on the tip grip part studio, and we're going to be working on the grip part. And it says to add 6 elliptical indentations equally spaced around the part named grip. So what that looks like when you're finished, it'll look something like this down here. Alright, so let's start first at this point, and let's see if there's any instructions here. So here is a sketch that might be drawn when we're doing the reverse engineering, and here we've got 0.6 for the major axis of the ellipse and then 0.16. And it doesn't say anything about where it's placed relative to the grip, but you know, I guess we can use this one here. So use this sketch to create the elliptical indentations. Note that the sketch plane is 1 inch from the origin. So let me show you the strategy here. So we're going to come here, and again I'm going to turn on all the planes and press Shift 7 to get isometric, and I'm going to put, let's see, I'm going to right click on the front plane and do an offset plane, and it comes out 1 inch, as you can see there. Plane 2, and I'm going to accept that, or is that plane 3? Anyway, I'm going to accept it. Alright. I may have a plane 2 already there, so I'm going to place a sketch on that plane. Press N to get the sketch plane normal to me, press P to get rid of all the planes, and you can see now I've got a sketch plane out in space 1 inch from the origin, so 1 inch from the center of that thing. Okay, so what's going on here? Why am I doing this? Well, to do that, or to make this ellipse, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these lines here. I'm going to project these lines from the part onto my sketch plane, and again, if I look out, you can see my sketch plane goes in all directions infinitely far, even though it shows a finite rectangle there. But my sketch plane is out here, and I've just projected those edges of the grip onto that sketch plane. So I'll press N again to get normal. Alright, so I'm going to come up here to the ellipse, and I'm going to move along, let's see, along here until I get halfway. Do I do that? Let's come back to the instructions. It looks like that is the center. I recognize the 0.41. I think this distance here is 0.82. So I am going to put it halfway up. Let's see if that works. So I've chosen the ellipse tool. I'm going to come up here to halfway, then I'm going to move over, click there, and then click there. Okay, and so this is 0.6. That's the length of the major axis, and then the minor axis is 0.16. Okay, so let's kind of move these dimensions out of the way so we can see better. Okay, and the reason that it is still blue is because we don't know where it's located, so I think we're told to make it 0.41 from the top, and I think that is halfway, so that dimension is kind of a driven dimension. It's just documenting it. It's already equal to that. Okay, Still blue. I wonder why. I think I haven't placed it horizontally, but I don't need to. So I'm going to stop there. And I'm happy with that. Well, maybe I could just to document it. So from here to here, I'm not really going to use this dimension, but it will make my sketch fully constrained and all black. Okay. So again, I've got this sketch way out in space, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude down toward the pin, and I'm going to remove material as I do that, and it's going to intersect the orange grip, and it's going to take away some of it. Remember that this is a sweep, done with a sweep, the orange grip, and so this is not, if I come over here to the left view, you can see it's at an angle, so I'm going to extrude different amounts, and that's okay. So it's going to have to go deeper up here than here, but that's okay. All right, let me go back to here. Okay, here is my sketch, and I'm going to extrude toward the grip by a certain amount. It's going to be 0.75 inches. You might have to play around with this number. And I'm going to remove material, and it'll intersect and remove part of the grip. So let's extrude here. We'll click there, remove, and we'll go 0.75, enter. And I'll accept that, and you can see that it makes this indentation right there that is looks pretty good. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is use the where is it? A circular pattern here. Okay, so to do that, I got to be careful here. You want to do a feature pattern, not a part. We want to have 6 of these, and so I want the pattern to be, this extrusion that I just did. Now it's looking for the axis, and I can just use the circle here and accept that, and then I've got my patterned grip. And if I turn on the tip again, you can see that it's got everything it needs.